While looking for actors to use in a short film I'd written about a fictional parapsychologist, a friend of mine suggested I speak with his grandmother, who claimed to have had several genuine encounters with what she believed were ghosts. Now, both he and I agreed that having an authentic person with an actual eyewitness testimony would look more convincing on camera than just hiring an actor to do dialogue. So on September 17, 2006, I set up a camera at her house and placed her with my two actors, Anthony Pace and Joseph Lowry. What follows is the actual interview from that day. Joey said that you had a ghost story.
In my bedroom. They used to appear in my bedroom. And I was either getting ready for bed or in bed. And when they appeared, after a while, I was scared. I kept saying, "What do you want? Tell me, what do you want?" But when I said that, they disappeared. And that's the way it went on for maybe, it's about a year now. I only see them a couple times. In fact, if I went to somebody's house to sleep, I'd see them there. But nobody else would see them, I would.
So they seem to be around you?
Around me, yeah. I went in my second bedroom.
And we tried.
And I thought they wouldn't follow me. But I heard them walking. And when I did, I started screaming. They were there.
Now, is this while you were sleeping, or
no.
Is it when you're doing chores?
While I was sleeping, when I was awake. And then something would happen, I'd wake up.
Uh-huh.
And they were there. They didn't do nothing, they just look at me. And it was men and women. Sometimes there was a couple, sometimes one. And that's what went on for a long time. But then after I realized, I don't think they would hurt me because I saw them so many times.
Now, when did this start? All your life, or just...
No. When I moved here, when I built this house, and I moved in, is when I saw them.
What kind of clothes? Old clothes?
Yeah, the old clothes, full clothes, old-fashioned, but they wouldn't never talk. The minute I look at them and I say, "Well, what do you want? Tell me, what do you want?" But they never answered me. One night I was sleeping with my feet up, my toes sticking up, and I felt them touch my toes. That's the only time.
Was their touch cold, or
no,
like a human touch?
Human.
Warm?
Yeah. They got my toes like this, and I woke up and looked at it, and they were gone. So they're the ones that did it.
Uh-huh. Aside from the man and the woman, are there any others?
Children sometimes, not many. But there was children with them.
Do you know who they could be?
No, they didn't look like anybody. Everybody asked me, who do they look like? I don't know.
When was the last time?
Oh, about a month ago.
Really? Where?
Where did you see
In this chair. I was sitting on a chair in here. And they appeared while I was sitting on the chair. A lot of times I'd scream because I was scared. Like this one night that I heard walking in my house. And then I go see, and he was in my second bedroom.
Right.
And he came in there.
So with the guy that flew over to bed, remember you said there was a guy who called me out?
Yeah. One guy came in my window. It looked like he came in the window, but he couldn't come in the window. And well, that was about 2 or 3 months ago, in my bedroom. I don't know who was living here before, but they tell me there was a hospital here.
Really?
Ago. Yeah, years ago, maybe 100 years ago. And they claim that it was an abortion place. And that's all I could think of.
History of the property is hard to find. Town records only go back to 1973, when the land was bought and subdivided. The house was built 2 years later in 1975. Join us for part 2 when we make a second visit to the house and examine some interesting evidence caught on video. Until then, thanks for watching.